everybody, how's it going? This is Matt from SnusCENTRAL.org and SnusTV.com. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today and enjoying some good snus. I have one for you. Now, don't judge me if I like wintergreen. Today, we're going to be looking at Odens White Dry Portion Wintergreen. This is off their Extreme line, and it's good stuff. So, let's take a look at their can, let's look at the portions, and I'll tell you a little bit more about this really tasty snus. Alright, so taking a look at the Odens Extreme White Dry Wintergreen can. As you guys can tell, it sports an all-white can, which I am in love with white cans. I think it just adds a pretty good class to it. It makes it look really clean and sharp. And yeah, I wish more companies would throw white cans into the mix. It's really different and it stands out from the crowd. But up top, you're going to find a giant catch lid to store a lot of used portions when you're on the go. It's the same catch lid and the same can that's found on the Siberia cans. And Odens recently moved away from the hinged catch lid onto these. And I like it quite a bit. It has the nice finger cutouts, so it's a little bit easier to open. But, you know, the only downside is, in a way, I do wish this was hinged. Because, you know, it keeps you from losing your catch lid. But all in all, you're getting a lot more capacity in these catch lids in the older styles. Up top, you're going to see Extreme White Portion Dry in the red font, as well as the Odens with the little picture up top of Odin there in the red font, and Made in Sweden Wintergreen, which I absolutely love. I wish more companies would put the Made in Sweden text on their cans. Really cool, and it has Odin's anchor with with all the mythological animals from the story. Pretty cool. And then around the side on the seal, you're going to have Odin's Portion Extreme White Dry in that really cool Old English font. Again with the anchor from the Odin's story. And then I'm not sure what that is. If anybody knows the Norse mythology of Odin, what does that mean? Because I can't quite think of it. Anyway, there's that really cool green scroll work here on the sides as well. It sets it pretty nicely off on the can. You know, this can reminds me of a Christmas snus, actually, but it's just a, plain Jane wintergreen snus. And then on the side, you can have Wintergreen Extreme Dry Portion, 10 grams of snus in this can. Also, the Made in Sweden right there with the Swedish flag, which I absolutely love. And that's about it. And then on the back, you're going to have your warning label, your expiration date, and the ingredients, as well as the GN Tobacco seal with the two griffins colorated in the Swedish flag, which is absolutely phenomenal in my opinion. It's a really cool touch. Let's go ahead and pop this open and take a look at the portions. So looking at these portions, they are a white dry portion. These are very soft in the upper lip. No form of irritation in the slightest. The only thing is with these is that you will get a little bit of a tingle and a burn from the actual wintergreen flavor and the nicotine because it's so high. But, it's okay, but it's on borderline hurt. I just got to point that out, though. Opening this can, you get a really nice aroma of a really bold wintergreen smell. And if you've never had wintergreen before, it's a totally unique flavor. So it's hard to describe what it actually is, besides saying that it's a mint. But wintergreen itself is very unique of a flavor. So if you haven't tried wintergreen yet, you definitely owe yourself to pick up a can of this and try it out. But the portions are very soft in the upper lip. They are a dry portion, so they're going to take a little bit longer for the flavors to fully develop. But you're going to get a great burst of wintergreen flavor as soon as you pop it in, which is nice. So portions are good, and you're looking at about right around 14 portions. If I'm wrong, I'll annotate it in the video, but right around 14 portions in the can, which is, a lot of people complain about that, about the Odens portions being so low in the can, but I gotta say, the nicotine is so high in this stuff, it's sitting at 2.2%, that, it justifies the reason why that there's not a lot of portions in the can. Because, you get a great flavor and great nicotine that lasts a long time, so I'm not complaining. But anyway, that's a look at the can and the portions. Let's go ahead and pop this in, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the flavor profile. Alright guys, so Odens Wintergreen White Dry Extreme portion. So here's the thing about wintergreen. It's a love-hate thing with me. And I don't really like a lot of wintergreen snoozes that are on the market, but this one is pretty good. And another thing too, you know, when I first started snus, I was mainly a straight tobacco flavor or mint guy, and wintergreen didn't really appeal to me. But it's growing on me, so keep that in mind as well. But the Odens Wintergreen is pretty good stuff. It's a strong wintergreen flavor, but not overly strong. As soon as you pop it in, you're going to get a nice burst of wintergreen flavor that is very bold, but not too sharp. And a lot of wintergreens that are on the market are a very sharp flavor. So I was pleasantly surprised when this hit me right at the sweet spot. The only thing is with this wintergreen flavor is that it's quite strong as far as the mouthfeel. This stuff is on a borderline hurt of a tingle and a burn. If you have this in for more than 5 to 10 minutes, you'll start to feel that tingling or burning sensation. And man, I gotta tell you, this stuff pretty much hurts. So if you're a fan of a really strong tingle or a burning sensation in your upper lip when it comes to mint snoozes, this is gonna be the stuff that you wanna look for. Nicotine, on the other hand, is a solid 2.2%, plenty of free nicotine here, and this stuff will hit you like a freight train just about as soon as you put it in. I mean, this stuff is no joke. It is strong stuff. And it being a white dry portion, it holds nothing back. The wintergreen flavor on this is pretty nice. It's a good mint flavor if you want to mix up your rotation as far as mints go. I usually go for this stuff if I want something that is a mint, but not a sweet mint or overpowering mint like a lot of the other Generals or Screw flavors. It's a really good option, guys, and it's growing on me, like I said. Flavor's going to last you a good solid hour on this. It is a white dry portion, so even though the flavors take just a tad bit longer to develop, you're going to get hit for a pretty long while with flavor. So as far as anything else goes on this, that's pretty much it. It's a great snus. It's one that's growing on me, and I think everybody should at least try this if you're a fan of mint flavors. Wintergreen is unique as far as that goes. If you're not a fan of wintergreen, still try this because it's not that bad. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Until next time, you guys know the drill. Enjoy good snus. And if you guys want to stay connected in all things snus, be sure to head on over to SnusCENTRAL.org for the latest articles. And, also check out our Facebook page and Instagram page, because we always post a lot of cool stuff to stay connected in all things snus. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.